right, we're here at Fairland High School for tonight's varsity boys matchup between the Chesapeake Panthers and Fairland Dragons. Looks like we're about ready to get this thing underway. We got a humid 80-degree day here at Fairland, very little wind. Great day for baseball. The ball's going to fly out of this park today. Leading off for the Panthers, second baseman Mason Budd. Budd swings through the first pitch, strike one. Pitch inside corner for strike two, makes the count 0-2. Filling bust inside again. Let's count 1-2. Pitch swung on.
Goodbye.
Caught. Foul tip caught for strike three. So one away for the Panthers, brings up Dylan White.
Now batting for Chesapeake, the pitcher, Dylan White.
White will be doing the pitching for the Panthers. First pitch high, ball one. Pitch across for strike one. 1-1 count. Soft liner into center field. Falls in front of Cummings for a base hit. So
Now batting for Chesapeake, the shortstop,
one away.
Peyton Muncy.
White on first, brings up Peyton Muncy, the shortstop. That was Cyrus Cummings in center field. I have him in the left, so we'll make that change. Looks like Evans is in left field. Muncy swings the first pitch for strike one. Pitch foul, strike two. Fleming looks like he's got a little bit of tail on that fastball. Most lefties do. Curveball left up, away. Fleming got up in front of that curveball, rushed it a little bit. 1-2 count. Fastball fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Curveball up and away. Fleming has not shown that he can throw that curveball for a strike yet. Makes the count 2-2. Fastball floated into right field. Wiseman makes the catch, 2 away. Brings up Dakota White.
Now batting for Chesapeake, the first baseman, Dakota White.
White, the cleanup hitter here, playing first base. Swings for strike one. See if Fleming can find that curveball here, maybe. Pick off move first. Have a routine move there. Pitch in for strike two. Makes the count 0-2. Coach Bertram possibly to try to steal a base here, 0-2 count. Takes it. Ball 1-2 count. Curveball swung at strike 3, gets away from the catcher. Gillespie comes out, throws the first, retire the side. For the Panthers, no runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. In the top of the first. Chesapeake 0. Fairland coming to the bat. This is Armstrong, Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back. Let's go over the Panthers defensively. Got Haran at third, Muncie at short, Bud at second, White at first. Clay in left, Parrott in center, Lowe in right. Hamilton doing the catching, and on the mound, Dylan White. White is a young-looking kid here. We are getting ready to go here.
Now batting for Fairland, the leadoff hitter, Wyatt Thomas.
All right, so we are ready to go here with Wyatt Thomas leading off for the Dragons. The Dragons shortstop. White delivers. Pitch line into left center field. That's down in the gap. That's going to roll by. Thomas is on his horse. Got 2. He's looking for third. Muncie's throw, not in time.
Very good. Okay, very good.
So a triple for Thomas to start the game off for the Dragons on the first pitch.
Now coming to the plate
Brings
for
up the
Fairland.
second baseman.
Second baseman, Ethan Wall.
So nobody out. Runner on the third. Wall up the plate. Takes first pitch high for ball 1. Pitch hits Wall. So the Wall goes to first. First and third, nobody out. The third baseman, Garrett Cornwell.
Now batting for Fairland, the third baseman, Garrett Cornwell.
Nobody out. Dragons got a rally started here. There goes Wall. He's going to take the base uncontested.
Yeah.
So second and third now. Nobody out. Pitch up, ball 2. Two-0 count on the Dragon third baseman. Pitch high, ball 3. 3-0. High, ball 4. So 4-pitch walk for Cornwell. Loads the bases for the Dragons. Brings up Luke Brown, first baseman.
Now batting for Fairland, the first baseman, Luke Brown.
First pitch, ball 1. Panthers pull the infield in here. Pitch hit softly into center. That's going to drop. One run's going to score. Looks like Wall's going to try. Here comes a throw to the plate. He is safe. Cornwell and Brown move up. So a base hit for Brown with 2 RBIs. The Dragons take a 2-0 lead.
Coming to the plate for Fairland,
Josh Gillespie.
the catcher, Josh Gillespie.
Gillespie hits a ground ball down the line. Foul ball. Count 0-1. A really close play there. On the line. Curveball up high, ball 1. 1-1 count. One count on the Dragon catcher. Panthers playing back now, up the middle. Corners are still up a little bit. Soft roll grounder to third. Throws the first, gets the out.
Yeah.
Out number 1.
David Banner.
Gillespie will get the RBI with that. Brings up the DH Chase LaPole.
Now batting for Fairland, the designated hitter, Chase LaPole.
LaPole takes high, ball 1. The 2 out, runners on third. Inside, ball 2. 2-0 count. Fastball in for strike 1. It's away from the catcher. Road advancement there. Brown on third. LaPole up. 2 out. 3-run first inning for the Dragons. Curveball up high. Ball 3. 3-1. Outside for ball 4. Second walk of the inning puts LaPole on first. So first and third, 2 out. Brings up Cyrus Cummings, the center
Now
fielder.
batting for Fairland, the center fielder, Cyrus Cummings.
Step off and fake the throw to first. As long as he steps off, that's fine. Can't make the pivot fake. There goes LaPole. Pitches in for strike 1.
Yeah.
Give LaPole the stolen base. Out of deference there. So second, third, 2 out. Cummings to plate. 0-1's count. Cummings fouls it softly down the left side. Let's count 0-2. 0-2 count on Cummings. Pitch high for ball one. Outside, 2-2. Chance here to bust this game wide open. Single should score 2. Foul down the right field line, out of play.
Tina Santana.
Count remains 2-2. Correction, I've been saying 2. There's only 1 out. Coming to the ground ball up the middle. That's going to score both runs. In comes LaPole. It's a 2-run single for Cummings. That gives the Dragons a 5-run first inning.
Now batting for Fairland, the pitcher, Nolan Fleming.
Brings up the pitcher, Nolan Fleming. There goes Cyrus. Cummings steals second. Pitch in for strike 1. One count on the Dragon pitcher. Down, gets away from the catcher. Cummings is going to advance to third.
Yeah.
A 2-1 count. Inside ball 3. On Dragon pitcher. Takes outside for ball 4. So runners on first and third now. Brings up
Now batting
21,
for
Caden
Fairland,
Wiseman.
the right fielder, Caden Wiseman.
Runners on first and third, 1 out. There goes Fleming, taking second base, uncontested. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Pitch high, ball 2. Ball 1, sorry, 1-1 count. Pitch behind him. 2-1 count. Inside ball 3, 3-1. We got a timeout. Coach Bartram will go out and talk to the pitcher. All right, we are back. 3-1 count, 1 out. Runners on second and third to the non-hitter, Caden Wiseman. Wiseman takes ball 4. That's going to load the bases up. We're back to the top of the order for the Dragons. Wyatt Thomas.
Coming to the plate for Fairland, the shortstop, Wyatt Thomas.
Wyatt Thomas tripled his first at-bat this inning. Popped up down the right field line. That's going to go out of play on the roof of the dugout. Mixed count 0-1. On count on the Dragon shortstop. Sweat. Foul to the catcher. Count 0-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. 0-2 count. Pitch gets away. Count 1-2. Away 2-2. Thomas has battled back to a full count now. 3-2 count, 1 out, bases loaded. 5 runs already in for the Dragons. Pitch high for ball 4. That's going to force in Cummings.
Ooh, yeah.
For the 6th run. Brings up Ethan Wall.
Now batting for Fairland, Ethan Wall.
Wall was hit by a pitch his first at bat. And scored on Cornwell's. Wall check swing, slow roll to second. Throws the first, gets the out, run will score. Fleming comes in. Wall gets a fielder's choice, a ground out and RBI. That's what happened there. Look down, score, and they got the 3rd out. So the Dragons, 7 runs on
After 1 inning,
3 hits.
Fairland leads Chesapeake 7-0.
2 runners left on base. At the end of the first inning, it's Fairland 7, Chesapeake 0. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the second. 5, 6, 7 hitters up for the Panthers. Aiden Parrott leading off. The center fielder. Filling with a pretty routine first inning. Comes out, those strikes. In the dugout for a long time. Sometimes the pitchers get stiff sitting in there. And he was doing some running on the bases, that should have helped. Pitch down low, 1-1. Ground ball to third. Cornwell fields it. Throw across the diamond. Gets the out.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Brings up the left fielder, Logan Clay.
Now batting for Chesapeake, the left fielder, Logan Clay.
Clay takes first pitch inside for ball one. Ball fouled into the catcher, Gillespie. He's down for a moment. Coach is checking on him here. Checking on him. Looks like he's going to be okay. The reason they call the catcher's gear the tools of ignorance. You get beat up back there. You got to be willing to sit back there and take it sometimes. He shook that off pretty well. So 0-1 count here. Fleming is a quick worker. Umpire had to stop him. Now we're ready to go. Pitch inside. 1-1 count. Pitch fouled. Let's count 1-2. It's foul. Count remains 1-2. Nice block by Gillespie. Got plenty of time here. Throws down the first. Gets the out. 2 out brings up Anthony Horan.
Now batting for the Panthers, the third baseman, Anthony Horan.
Horan swings through the first pitch fastball. Fastball down low. Inside, 2-1. 2-1 on the Panther third baseman. Pitch high, 3-1. Swung on for strike 2. Next count full. Swung through, strike 3.
Goodbye.
That'll end the inning for the Panthers. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. And to the top of the second, it's Fairland 7, Chesapeake 0. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. right, we are back for the bottom of the second. Well, the Dragons are going to have a pinch hitter here. That'd be number 16, A.J. Bremer.
Now batting for Fairland, A.J. Brammer, sorry.
First pitch high for ball one. I think the PA announcer just gave him a new nickname as the dugout keeps calling him Grammy now.
I do better.
Pitch down low, ball two. Swung and fouled away. The 2-1 count on Bremer. Swings at high fastball, makes count 2-2. Pitch foul, straight back. Count remains 2-2. Count becomes full. Pitch in for strike three. 1 out, brings up 13, Jack Chapman.
Now batting for Fairland, Jack Chapman.
Chapman swings through the first pitch for strike one. Pitch away, ball one. Please count 1-1. Swung through, strike two. Let's count 1-2. Swings through for strike three. The 2 away brings up the Dragon catcher, Josh Gillespie.
Now batting for Fairland, Josh Gillespie.
First pitch outside for ball one. High ball two. 2-0 count on the Dragon catcher. Oh, second time he's been hit. Gillespie will move up on a hit by pitch. Brings up Chase LaPole.
Now batting for Fairland, Chase LaPole.
White fakes the throw to first. I keep Gillespie close. Pitch comes in. Line into the left field. That's going to fall for a hit. So a little 2-out rally here by the Dragons. Brings up Cyrus Cummings.
Now batting for Fairland,
Base hit in his
the
first
center
at bat.
fielder, Cyrus Cummings.
Scored a run in that first inning, big first inning for the Dragons. So 2 out, runners on first and second. Pitch high for ball 1. Line back up the middle. That's a base hit. Gillespie rounds third. He's going to score. So an RBI single for Cummings. Makes the score 8-0 Fairland. Brings up the pitcher, Noah Fleming.
Now batting for Fairland, Nolan Fleming.
Fleming rips one foul down the right field line. Makes the count 0-1. A little 2-out rally here in the bottom of the second for the Dragons. Rip down the right field corner. Lowe makes the catch out there in the inning for the Dragons. 1 run on 1 hit, 2 runners left. At the end of the second inning, it's Fairland 8, Chesapeake nothing. This is Armstrong, Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back. Dragons have made some wholesale changes. Try to get this right as we go. Up for the Panthers, they have 8-9-1 hitters up. J.C. Barker, the DH, steps in. First pitch swung out for strike 1. Gets away 0-2. That's a piece of the umpire there. I think it got his hand. Ball low. 2-1. Umpire would like to have a bigger catcher, a little more of a place to hide behind. Mr. Gillespie is not real big. Vonville fields it, throws the first, gets the out. So 1 away.
Now batting for Chesapeake, the right fielder, John Lowe.
Brings up John Lowe. Lowe, the right fielder. Lowe takes first pitch for strike 1. Lowe hits ground ball to short. Vonville fields, throws the first. And Lowe beats it out for a single.
Now batting for Chesapeake, the leadoff hitter, Mason Budd.
We are back to the top of the order for the Panthers. Mason Budd. Throw over to first, not in time. Budd struck out his first at bat tonight. Popped up down the left field line. Brammer moves over, can't make the play. Speaking of the third baseman, I remember trying to make those plays. Those are tough plays to make. Like for your shortstop to make it over there. Like Vonville's playing a little more up the middle. A long run for him. Bud bunts foul. Makes the count 0-2. Pop foul. Oh, 2 curveball finishes outside. Gillespie throws back down. Lowe's in safe. A 1-2 count on the Panther second baseman. Grounded foul. Grounded foul. 3 or 4 foul balls here by Bud with 2 strikes on him. He's hanging tough. Swing is strike 3. He's out. He can't advance.
Goodbye.
So 1 out. Lowe advances the second on the pass ball. Sorry, 2 out. 2 down brings up Dylan White. White singled in the first inning. Was left stranded.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Dylan White.
Pitch bounces in, gets away from Gillespie. Lowe advances the third. 1-0 count. Grounded right back. Fleming throws to first to get the out in the inning. The Panthers, no runs on 1 hit. No one left on base. In the top of the third, it's Fairland 8, Chesapeake 0. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back for the bottom of the third. Harrison Bennett will hit for Wiseman here. Fouls. First pitch straight up. Makes count 0-1. Curveball in for strike 2. A lot better curveball there from White. He swings this curveball for strike 3 for the first out in the inning.
Now batting for Fairland, Maddox Vonville.
Brings up Maddox Vonville. Vonville filled in for Thomas last inning. Ball grounded foul. Makes the count 0-1. 1-1 count. Bobby takes a curveball high. 2-1. Fastball, strike 2. 2-2 count. Fastball up high, full. Swung on strike 3. Ball gets away from the catcher. Bonville goes down the line. And throw gets away. So Bonville's going to reach.
Now batting for Fairland, Logan Thomas.
So that goes down as a strikeout with an E2. Brings up Logan Thomas. Thomas is in for Wall, playing second base. Curveball gets away. Bonville is going to advance to second. Takes a line in the center field, left center field. That's down for a hit. Bonville's going to score. RBI single for Thomas.
Now batting for Fairland, AJ Brammer.
Brammer struck out in his first at bat last inning. Brammer takes a curveball inside for ball 1. Swings at the fastball for strike 1. 1-1 count. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 count. Pitch foul, straight up. 2-2. Curveball. Poked. Foul down the right field line into the Chesapeake dugout. Count remains 2-2. 1 out. Curveball in for strike 3. So that is the third strikeout in the inning for White.
Now batting for Fairland, Jack Chapman.
One of the rare occurrences you see in baseball sometimes is a strikeout and the runner reaches. Opportunity to get his 4th strikeout of the inning. Chapman swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Thomas takes second base uncontested. Curveball high. 1-1 count. Chapman came in last inning, replaced Brown at first base. Swings a high fastball for strike 2. 1-2 count. Gets hit by the pitch.
Yeah.
So runners on first and second now for Josh Gillespie.
Now batting for Fairland, Josh Gillespie.
Gillespie got hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Is 0 for 1 on the evening with a ground out to third. Takes fastball high for ball 1. High ball 2. 2-0 count. The Dragon catcher. Curveball inside, ball 3. So Gillespie's going to walk. And Landon Evans is going to bat for himself now, canceling out the DH.
Now batting for Fairland, Landon Evans.
2 out, bases loaded for the Dragons. 9-0 game. Evans is going to hit for himself. Ahead in the count, 1-0. Fastball high, ball 2. Fastball in for strike 1. 2-1 count. Inside. 3-1 count. High ball 4. Thomas is going to come in and score.
Oh, yeah.
Now batting for Fairland,
Brings up number 25, Will Southern.
Southern.
Will swings through the first pitch. Strike 1. Curveball spins up high. Southern fouls it down the right field line. Makes count 1-2. Curveball swung after strike 3. That'll end the inning. So for the Dragons, it'll be 2 runs on 1 hit. 3 runners left.
After 3,
And
Fairland leads the Chesapeake
records
Panthers
4 strikeouts
10
that
to
inning.
nothing.
That gives your score. Fairland 10, Chesapeake nothing. It's the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Coming to play for the Panthers, there are 3, 4, 5 hitters. Peyton Muncie leads off. Let's see, flew out to right his first at bat. Muncie, it's a ground ball in the hole for a base hit.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Dakota White.
Brings up Dakota White. White struck out in his first at bat. Fleming has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings tonight. Fastball, strike 1. Popped up foul. Good attempt there by Bird. Just out of reach. Makes the count 0-2. Pitched in for strike 3. He's out. First base is occupied. So Muncie moves to second on the drop pitch. So 1 out brings up Aiden Parrott.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Aiden Parrott.
Parrott grounded out to third, his first at bat. There goes Muncie. Bunts in. Nobody there. Muncie's going to round it, come home. Vonville's throw. Got him.
Very good. Okay, very good. Yeah.
So that goes 6-2 for the out. Actually 2-6-2.
Shot Xander.
So 2 out. A little bit 0-1's count. I believe that's called a strike. Count 1-1. Curveball in for strike 2. A 1-2 count. Pitch fouled into the dugout. Count remains 1-2. Swing it for strike 3.
Goodbye.
The Panthers, no runs on 1 hit, no one left. And the top of the 4th, it's Fairland 10, Chesapeake nothing. It's the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we're back, and it brings up Nolan Fleming. Fleming's a soft liner. Nice play there by White second. Throw to first, not in time. Nice play there. Second base by White.
Now batting for Fairland, Harrison Bennett.
Brings up Harrison Bennett. Bennett's second at bat this game. He struck out in his first one. Bennett, line drive to second. White, Muncie, not in time for the double play.
Yeah.
So that creates the first out. Brings up
Now
Maddox
coming to the plate
Bonville.
for Fairland, Maddox Bonville.
Bonville struck out in his first at bat, but reached on a error with the catcher. Vonville, the base hit in the center. Bennett had to hold. Here he comes to the plate. Throw is out. A good throw from center field there. Gets the out.
Now batting for Fairland, Logan Thomas.
Brings up Logan Thomas. Give Vonville a single and advance a second on the throw. Pair it with a nice throw to the plate to get the runner there. Swings at a curveball. Vonville's going to advance on the wild pitch.
Yeah.
So 2 out, runner on third. Thomas singled his first at bat. Fouls it, hits him in the box. It's count 0-2. Curveball up and 1-2 count. Curveball spinning up high, 2-2. Curveball in for strike 3. So the Dragons, no runs on 1-2 hits. 1 runner left. At the end of the 4th inning, it's Fairland 10, Chesapeake 0. This is your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the 5th inning for the Panthers. 6, 7, 8 hitters up. Logan Clay leading off. And the Dragons have changed pitchers here. Garrett Cornwell coming in. Get a little bit of work. Purpose in for strike. 0-1 count. In for strike 2. Clay struck out his first at bat. Ball grounded to third. Chapman fields it, bare hand, throws. And he beats it out.
Now batting for Chesapeake,
Brings up the third baseman, Anthony Horan.
Anthony Horan.
This is the pitch hitter for Chesapeake. Looks like Blake.
Pinch hitting for Anthony Horan, it's Gage Blake.
So Clay steals second. One count. Good pick up there by the catcher. Makes count 2-1. Clay steals third. Runner on third, nobody out. 10-0 game. Chesapeake don't score a run here, this ends the game with the mercy rule, so Rick Bertrand being aggressive. So Blake walks. Runs on first and third.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Aiden McQuaid.
Brings up Aiden McQuaid. First pitch in for strike one. Down low, 1-1 count. Down low, 2-1. In for strike two. Counts 2-2. Pitch grounded down the right side, foul. Count remains 2-2. Inside. Count goes full. Outside for ball four, so the bases are now loaded.
Now batting for Chesapeake, John Lowe.
Brings up the left fielder, John Lowe. Takes first pitch outside for ball one. Lowe reached on a single first time up. Outside ball two. Cornwell struggling to find the strike zone here. Ball to second, goes through the legs. It was Thomas. One run's going to score.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Mason Budd.
So that goes down to E2. Brings up Mason Budd, top of the order. Budd struck out twice. First pitch high for ball one. So the Panthers score their first run. It just hit a high fly into shallow left. Southern's coming, makes a dive, he can't make the play. One run's going to score. 10-2 Dragons. Get Bud a base hit on that.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Dylan White.
Base is still loaded. Dragons have yet to record an out. Brings up Dylan White. White's 1 for 2 on the evening. I don't know why Fairland's playing their infield in right here. I'd play him back and get an out. Can't get the mercy rule now. Ball ground fouled to the right. So bases loaded, nobody out. 2 runs in. Pitch high. Count goes 1-1. Correction, 2-1. Pitch in for strike 2. Makes count 2-2. Outside, full count. Pitch high for ball 4.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Peyton Muncie.
So base is still loaded, 10-3 now. Brings up the Panther shortstop Peyton Muncie. Muncie singled and flown out to right. Pitch, line drive, base hit into left field. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Now we got a ball game, folks. It's 10-5.
Coming to the plate for Chesapeake, Dakota White.
Brings up Dakota White. Dakota White has struck out both times up. Pitch foul, straight back. So still nobody out. Swings the fastball for strike. 0-2. Soft grounder hit to third. Nice play there. Chapman fielded that barehand, made a nice throw across the diamond.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Aiden Parrott.
The first out of the inning brings up Aiden Parrott. So runners on second and third now, with 1 out. Parrott is grounded out to third and struck out. Fastball outside for ball 1. One of a pitch foul back. Makes count 1-1. Pitch in for strike 2. Makes count 1-2. Grounded foul. High. Pitches in for strike 3.
Goodbye.
The 2 out brings up Logan Clay, who started this inning off with a base hit.
Now batting for Chesapeake, Logan Clay.
Wade takes first pitch outside for ball one. Timeout as Coach Shepard goes out the mound to talk to the pitcher. Inside ball two. Pitch in for a strike. In for strike two. Let's count 1-2. Swung on for strike three.
Goodbye.
The Panthers 5 runs on 3 hits. 2 runners left on base. At the end of the top of the 5th, it's Fairland 10, Chesapeake 5. It's the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we're back for the bottom of the 5th. And Garrett Cornwell's back in the game and is going to hit for himself. Cornwell walked his first up plate appearance. Takes first pitch for ball one. Pitch outside ball two. Pitch in for strike one. Let's count 2-1 on the Dragon pitcher. Cornwell waits and fouls it down the right field line. Let's count 2-2. Two count on the Dragon pitcher. Pitch is lined into left field for a base hit. Brings up the Dragon third baseman, Jack Chapman.
Now batting for Fairland, Jack Chapman.
Pitch high for ball one. Cornwell dives back. Five-run game, nothing to get too cute with here. Pitch foul, straight back. Cornwell trying to time his lead over there, maybe possibly steal second base here. 1-1 count on Chapman. Chapman struck out and been hit by a pitch. Almost got hit again. Makes count 2-1. Outside ball three. 3-1 count. Pitcher ripped down in third. Bounces off of Horan. Cornwell takes the base.
Yeah.
Ball ricocheted off Horan down the left field line.
Now batting for Fairland, Xander Bird.
We're going to give a base hit to Chapman there. Brings up Xander Bird. Curveball up high for ball one. Runner on first and third for the Dragons, nobody out. Curveball in for strike one. Curveball behind him. 2-1 count. It's down low. Ball 3. 3-1 count. Pitch hits him. The Dragons have loaded the bases now.
Now batting for Fairland, Landon Evans.
Brings up Landon Evans. Evans was started the game, has been DH for, but he's coming in to hit for himself now. Takes first pitch inside for ball 1. Swings through the first pitch. Count 1-1. Curveball up high. 2-1. Curveball up high. 3-1. Yeah, timeout. Coach Bertram will around and talk to Mr. Bud. So the Dragons have loaded the bases with 2 singles and a hit by pitch. 3-1 count on Evans. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th. Pitch outside for ball 4. So that's going to walk in a run. Cornwell scores.
Yeah.
Brings up Will Southard.
Now batting for Fairland, Will Southard.
First pitch is inside for ball 1. Pitch in for strike 1. Southard swings through the fastball. Curveball behind him. 2-1 count. Curveball fouled. 2-2. Hit on the ground to second. That's going to score a run. Southern's out there on a fielder's choice.
Yeah.
RBI for Southern.
Now batting for Fairland, Nolan Fleming.
Brings up the first baseman, Nolan Fleming. Fleming started the game pitching. He is 1 for 3 on the evening. Correction, 1 for 2 on the evening. Got a single and flying out to right. Gets ahead in the count 2-0.
Go.
So 2-0 count on Fleming. Fleming hits a fly ball into center. Parrots throwed 1 out. He's settled under it. Makes the catch. Throw goes to third. He's in safely there. So scorebird. Move up with Evans on the tag. You got center fielder's got a bad ankle here. We got to check on him. He come running in and he stopped real quick trying to plant and go back. He got back to the ball, but he sprained his ankle a little bit out there. So we're going to take a break here while they check him out. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Brings up Harrison Bennett now. We're back. Runner on third. In a 13-5 game. Bennett takes the first pitch for strike one. Bennett's a slow roller, fielded by Bud. Throws the first, gets the out in the inning. The Dragons, 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 runner left.
After 5, Fairland leads 13-5.
At the end of 5, it's Fairland 13, Chesapeake 5. It's your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of 6. Rand, McQuaid, and Lowe up for the Panthers. Seven, 8, 9. This is where Cornwell got in trouble last inning. The Dragons have changed catchers and Gillespie's back in the game. First pitch foul straight back. Cornwell was a little lackadaisical last inning. Kind of cost him a little bit. Up 10-0. Hard to concentrate when you come in a game like that. Let's see if he focuses a little bit here in the 6th. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. In for strike 2. 1-2. Foul down the right field line. Count remains 1-2. Curveball swung it and missed. So strikeout on Haran for the first out in the inning. Brings up.
Now batting for Chesapeake, that's Eric Hamilton.
Hamilton will hit. Back in his normal spot in the order. Hamilton swings through the first pitch. Makes the count 0-1. Fastball by him for strike 2. Cornwell starting with the curve, hitting with the fastball here. Come back with either pitch, I think. Curveball. In the dirt, gets away. Gillespie fields it. Throws the first. The second strikeout of the inning. Brings up John Lowe.
Now batting for Chesapeake, John Lowe.
Lowe has reached both at bats. The single in the third. And reached on an error. Lowe waves at a curveball for strike 1. Waves at a curveball for strike 2. Lowe struggling with the breaking pitch right now. Curveball wasted away. It's count 1-2. Swing and misses the fastball, strike 3. And that ends the inning. The Panthers, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. And the top of the 6th, it's Fairland 13, Chesapeake 5. It's the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. We are back for the bottom of the 6th. Maddox Vaughnville steps to the plate for the Dragons. First pitch in for curveball in for strike 1. Vaughnville has reached twice for the Dragons with a single. Advanced on a strikeout. The ball dropped by the catcher. Curveball outside. 1-1 count. Vaughnville the pop up second. White drifting back. He drops the ball. Vaughnville's going to reach on there. Vaughnville's been on 3 times for the Dragons.
Now batting for Fairland, Logan Thomas.
Brings up Logan Thomas. Thomas is singled and struck out. Thomas takes first pitch for strike 1. Popped up. White sails under this one, makes the catch. First out of the inning. Brings up Garrett Cornwell.
Now batting for Fairland, Garrett Cornwell.
Cornwell is 1 for 1 on the evening with a walk. Cornwell inside outside curveball into the right field. Vaughnville will move up to third. Give Cornwell another base hit on the evening. Makes it 2 for 2 on the evening. Brings up Jack Chapman.
Now batting for Fairland, Jack Chapman.
Chapman's 1 for 2 on the evening with a strikeout and a single. And a hit by pitch. So 1 out, runners on the corners for the Dragons. There goes Cornwell into second base, uncontested. So runners on second and third, 1 out, 1-1, 2-0 count on Chapman. 3-0 count on Chapman now. Chapman with a line drive, base hit into left field. That should score 2. And I believe that will end the game right there. That's Cornwell and Vaughnville scores.
Yeah. Wow, man, freaked out.
15-5.
And the Fairland Dragons
A
win,
mercy rule out of it.
15-5.
It took a little longer than they thought it was going to, but at the end of the game, in the 6th inning instead of the 5th, the Dragons win this one 15-5. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this evening's edition of Armstrong Sports Network. We're going to sign off here. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.